At 35, Ethan Cross had seen more than most men twice his age. A retired war veteran, he had left the military behind, hoping to find solace in the quiet suburbs of a small town. But peace was elusive. His dreams were still haunted by the faces of the fallen, by the sound of explosions that never seemed to fade. He spent his days working at a local auto repair shop, tinkering with machines, finding some semblance of control in the way things could be fixed. Unlike people, unlike the men he couldn't save. One evening, while walking home from the shop, Ethan heard a commotion in the alley behind a bar. His instincts kicked in and he approached cautiously. In the dim light, he saw three men surrounding a young woman, her eyes wide with terror. They were drunk, loud, and belligerent, throwing slurred insults as they inched closer to her, and Ethan clenched his fists. He could walk away, pretend he didn't see anything. After all, he had promised himself no more violence. But as the woman's silent plea reached him, something snapped. Some battles, he realized, you don't walk away from. Without a word, Ethan stepped into the alley, his footsteps deliberate. "Leave her alone," he said, his voice low but firm. The largest of the men turned, laughing. "Who are you, old man? You want to play hero?" Ethan didn't answer. He simply stood his ground, eyes locked on the leader. His silence unnerved them. The leader sneered and took a swing. Ethan dodged easily, landing a swift punch to the man's gut, sending him staggering backward. The other two men hesitated, their bravado faltering yet, but Ethan wasn't here for a fight. He grabbed the leader by the collar, his voice calm but deadly. "Walk away, now." They didn't need to be told twice. Grumbling, they dragged their friend away, leaving Ethan and the woman in the alley. She was trembling, her eyes filled with gratitude and fear. "Thank you," she whispered. Ethan nodded, but he didn't feel like a hero. He wasn't. Not anymore. "Are you okay?" he asked. His voice softer now. She nodded, wiping a tear from her cheek. "I didn't think anyone would stop." He studied her for a moment. "You should report this," Ethan said. She shook her head. "They're powerful men. It won't matter," she said. Ethan clenched his jaw. He knew the feeling, the sense that no matter what you did, the system would fail you. But walking away wasn't an option. Not anymore. The next day, Ethan went to the local police station. He didn't just report the assault. He made sure the names of the men involved reached the right ears. He knew people in the town, people who had power. Soon, word spread, and the men were arrested. It was a small victory, but it mattered.